Morning. So first thing, I've put sand sealer on all of the bare MDF patches. Now I'm going to rub it down and put some primer on it, then put top coat on it. We're running a bit behind this morning again, but that's my fault. I was selling a bit of furniture. They came and picked it up this morning, so I had to wait for them. So I'm going to rub this down, prime it, and then we'll get on with top coat on the other side of the doors. Right, so I've got my tiny little gun, just a little sensitive gun, and that's what I'm going to use for priming. So another technique you can do, if you've got bare MDF, you get something like a 400 grit, 600 grit, something like that, really fine grit sandpaper, and if you work it on the bare MDF edge nice and hard, you will actually burnish the edge and it will almost polish it so you can paint over it. So here we have that horrible wavy edge that we had. I've filled it a little bit. I'm going to try and get as much sort of lumps and bumps out of it as I can and then prime it. Right, so we are now padding off and top coating. So all of the backs are done, 2 coats with a pad in between, 240 pad in between. Now we're going front, so first coat and then we'll do a second coat this afternoon. But we're doing padding off, dusting off, spraying. I've also lifted my rack a little bit, because bending over spraying is quite hard on your back. So I've lifted it up a little bit just to make it more comfortable for me. Right, that's all the doors top coated once. So now they just need to cure, give them an hour, put another coat on them, and we'll be there. Right, okay, so that's it done. Backs have had 2 coats, fronts have had 2 coats, we've done the filling, we've done the priming, that's it really. So now it's just a day of curing. I like to leave a day of curing, and then, so today's Thursday, so we run behind, so we're leaving it Friday, and I'm going to fit it on Sunday. Well, I'm busy Saturday and the customers agreed for Sunday. Is all good. So yeah, so let's have a good chance to cure. So that's basically how I run it through the week. It's pretty straightforward, and once you really do quite a few kitchens, you get into a routine, and it becomes not second nature, but you begin to find you're having less problems because you're doing the processes correctly. It's just easier with customers. It's easier. You can reassure them much better. Pricing's easier. I did get a comment in my last video about pricing. I'm not going to tell you how much I price my stuff at, because that's something that I've built up over years and years of doing these kitchens, working out where my costs need to be to make a good profit, margins on paint, stuff like that. But I can tell you that normally, if you look at a kitchen and you think, okay, this kitchen's £20,000 to put in brand new, normally my price is around 10% of that. Obviously not every kitchen's 20 grand, but what I say to my customers is if they can get a written quote from a kitchen company, I will match it at 10%, guaranteed. It has to be a written quote because obviously they can just come up with any number, but yeah, so yeah. Any questions, let me know, because I know that it's, when I first started doing these kitchens like this, it's very daunting, because it's not like painting a wall where you can just paint it back to the same colour. If you're painting someone's kitchen that's wood and you're putting it to paint, it's yeah, you either do it or you don't, and once you've committed, you've got to finish it. So fortunately for me, I haven't had any problems. As long as you do the right paint processes, do everything by the book, and obviously you'll learn along the way, you shouldn't have any problems and you should be able to make good money from it. So this video I know has been a bit boring because it is just top coating, but these past videos, this little series of kitchen fits, have been basically an insight into how I do my kitchens. I know a lot of other people do it differently. They hang the doors on coat hangers, so they can do two sides at once. I like doing it like this just because it's habit. So this is my bake room. I've got the heaters running in there, and they'll stay on there overnight. Well, they won't stay on overnight. Obviously, this has been heating all day, so it'll stay warm overnight, and then tomorrow I'll come back and turn them back on. I don't like leaving my heaters on in my workshop without me being in, because I have seen one go up in flames, and I'd hate for that to happen at my workshop. So yeah, again, short video, but any questions, let me know. I like that some of you responded about what their kitchens look like, what they're going to do to their kitchens. But yeah, so thanks for watching. What I'll do is I'll also do a time lapse of the whole kitchen process without me talking in it, so it's literally start to finish in one video as well. So that'll be coming up soon. So yeah.